Alright, today we are in the Cybertruck, full self-driving, with no network connectivity. So I had to manually enter in the addresses because it just wasn't working out. So, I mean, is it still... I don't know, it says my Thriller Michael Jackson is working, but can't play. So yeah, no network activity. Is that why it's nagging me already? I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, the directions, it kind of remembers like the way I prefer it to take. So that so far is good. Lots of information about Starlink and SpaceX on the news. You know, I would really like to see that Falcon Heavy. That thing looks amazing because it's just so large. But just not in my cards. I'm nowhere near that launch pad area. And we are getting close. We did get close. That guy had to scoot in. But we did hug the outside lane. We didn't go around it, but we did hug it for just a split second. Let's see how it does. I mean, so far it looks like it's gonna do well. And yeah, my Thriller is not my Michael Jackson Thriller is not coming back, so I'm not sure what happened to the premium internet connection. It's not coming back. I mean, I could just connect it to the my mobile hotspot, but I'd have to turn it on, and I just haven't. So I just gotta keep on going on. Let's see, we're going to do a tricky right turn right here, and you know, the context driver sees that somebody... Alright, so we should be able to squeeze through here easily. But the car isn't willing to do it. We're too close to the car in front. The car in front is giving us space. And context driving should really figure this out. And it is sad to watch because there's somebody behind us now. So I'm going to pressure it, hitting the accelerator just a little bit, tapping on it, giving it the motion to go. And okay, so now we're going. So it required a bit of suggestion to go. It wasn't going to go on its own, unfortunately. And Robotaxi, when it goes live, often it's not going to have context driving for its advantage. So context driving is when you're just following people like this and the car can figure out what to do based on the person ahead of you. But when you don't have those cues and you have a little scenario like this where you have a single lane, it's a single lane, but it's spaced enough that when the front car is far enough, there's enough space that you can just turn that single lane into a double lane. And general AI driving should know this. And I've seen it get better, but it's not that consistent. It's gotten better, but it doesn't work every time. And well, it's safety in practice, and it'll probably pass like some sort of testing. If you're going to test for absolute safety, you can't deny that this is safe, but it's not going to be friendly. Okay, you can be safe but unfriendly. It's going to be unfriendly towards the traffic around you. You have to have some sort of situational awareness. There was a guy in back of us, and he was ready to go. We weren't. We're in front. We weren't ready to go. So how full self-driving how it handles that is going to be how it's going to be received. I mean, technically, it's going to get you to the endpoint, or what's it going to do? Avoid these inside streets because of this issue? Granted, it might not matter for a Model Y, which is a smaller car. There's less caution involved with this smaller vehicle. And by the way, I pinpointed this exact spot because I don't do the standard USPS drop-off. I do bulk drop-off. And we're gonna see. It does look like it's going into the right location, fortunately. Yeah, this is tricky. This car's coming and the other one's coming quickly. And here we go. So, no intervention, which is good. I'm going to pull straight in because there's just too many cars here. They all took my spot. And I'm gonna override. You can't really park in back of this car because they have no way of getting out, so I have to go nice and quick, run and drop it off and go to my next location. Be right back. Alright, I am back and it looks like my internet is working. Yeah, I can't play that too long. I'll get a copyright strike. And here we go. Back on the road. And unfortunately with the Cybertruck, I have to reverse on my own. Full self-driving does not do reverse with the Cybertruck. Maybe one day. And I was watching YouTube. And there's a larger channel. I'm not sure who, but there was like a electric emblem in their YouTube sign, and they have like 100,000 subs, and they are getting rid of the Cybertruck. And one of their key reasons, it was the first one mentioned, so it's probably the biggest reason, is full self-driving. It's not as good as hardware for Model Y, and I do agree, and it is not as good as the Model Y. However, I don't necessarily agree that that's the biggest reason. I have used the Model Y, a 2024 hardware 4, and the full self-driving is good. It's great. Even the newest versions, it's really good. I'm of the opinion that it doesn't really blow out the Cybertruck. Sure, it has the button where you can press and go and arrive, and it can reverse. However, you know, I'd say that 95% of your drive is the driving, not necessarily the parking. And even the parking, the Cybertruck can do a parking on its own, but I'll say that 95% is the actual driving. And you can see that I can get all the way towards the destination. I could even park with this. It's just that I have to intervene for those last few seconds. And the fact that it can get me from A to B, and I can be asleep from A to B, hopefully one day. That is the goal here. It's great to have that final finishing touch, but it's not the most highest priority. So Tesla has started rolling out software update 2025.14.12 with a new feature called Child Left Alone Detection will flash vehicle lights for unattended if the app detects an unattended child. That's going to be great. And you probably shouldn't leave your kids behind. That should be a given, but some parents they do anyways. I'm no longer of a parent of a small child. All the times I've left my child in the car have been washed away because they've outgrown it and they can't snitch on me no longer. But if you do that with your child, then you're a terrible parent. Come on now. Come on now. And yeah, so the car at least can protect you. But I'll tell you that sometimes we're not leaving behind children. We're leaving behind other adults. And granted, other adults, they know how to get out, but some don't know how to get out of this Tesla. My aunt was in my mom's vehicle. She was left behind just for a brief minute while my mom picked up a passenger, and my aunt was like scrambling on how to get out. She couldn't get out of the Model Y. It's a different car and different generation. She eventually figured out how to get it out, but she did scramble for a bit. Okay, so here is an issue. This car is turning. They need a lot of space. I can't go in, and the car was about to go in. So I did have to intervene, not for the lady's safety, but for practicality. I mean, I could have gone through, but it's just not really nice that I bossed that lady. And so here's the final touch that is needed. You see, I have to reverse it to this little spot, but I have to prep the car to do the reverse. Well, it'll do the reverse for me. And without the network, the network eventually came back after some driving, but even without it, the car can get to your first leg kind of okay. Anyhow, that's all I have for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. See you in the next one. Take care.